Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Sally Oxenhandler, MoDOT's Interim Communications Director, and I'm privileged to welcome all of you to our 6th annual Day of Remembrance ceremony. Today we gather together to honor the memory of the 134 MoDOT employees who gave their lives in service to the citizens of Missouri. I know this day means so much to our employees and to those family members who are here with us as we pay tribute to those we have loved and lost. Lieutenant Colonel Olson and our partners from Missouri State Highway Patrol Troop F are here with us today and will begin our ceremony. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
I want to thank everyone for being here. And first, I really want to take a moment to thank the families of our fallen workers. Thank you so much for coming. We truly appreciate you being here today. There aren't words to describe the gratitude we have to your family members who you lost while they were doing their job serving our state, and for you for continuing to go forward without them. It's very inspiring to have you all with us here today. Your loved ones were such an important part, and they were members of our MoDOT team and our MoDOT family, and you'll always be part of our family as well. And I also want to thank the Highway Patrol, Troop F, Lieutenant Colonel Olson, partners in safety, partners in the field, partners throughout. It's an honor to work with you and beside you, and we really appreciate your presence here today. As Sally mentioned, this is our 6th annual Day of Remembrance ceremony. Each year, as we honor our fallen, we also take a moment to thank those employees who worked so hard to make this memorial a reality. It was the dedication of those employees who made sure that not only would this memorial be built, but also that we would gather together each year and remember those who are no longer with us. I'd also like to recognize our Ride for Remembrance group. This group of St. Louis employees rode here on this nice cool day to raise money for the 1033 Benevolent Fund. We've been doing that each year. We really appreciate that. As most of you know, the Benevolent Fund provides money to the families of state employees who lose their life in the line of duty. This is becoming an annual tradition. And with that group is Mark Friesen. Mark was working as an intermediate maintenance worker in the St. Louis district when he was involved in a serious work zone incident. He's since become one of our biggest safety advocates and gives his time in many ways to support his coworkers. So thank you everyone who joined this ride to raise money and to help all state employees who are lost on the job. Thank you. Now, the work our people do can be dangerous. That's evident with the 134 names on this memorial. These dedicated employees were public servants just doing their job when something tragic happened. The safety of our employees and our customers is a core value for MoDOT, for all of the department. We have safety procedures in place for the work we do each day, and we're continually working to improve the safety of everything we do. We also work to educate the public on what they can do to help keep themselves and our workforce safe on Missouri roadways. I want to thank our employees for doing everything they can do to work safely on the job and to watch out for each other. We truly appreciate the work you do each and every day. One of the best ways we can honor those we're remembering today and their families is with the good news that we have not lost another MoDOT family member this year. Again, thank you for being here and for letting me be part of this tribute to honor our fallen heroes.
Good afternoon. I'm Nicole Hood, State Highway Safety and Traffic Engineer. First, I'd like to take a few moments to recognize the family members of our fallen workers who are here with us today. Fred Block, the father of Chris Block, who we lost last year, along with some other members of Chris's family. Beth Ebker, the wife of Lyndon Ebker, who we lost in 2016, and their daughter, Nicole. Kay Campeter, mother of Jeffrey McBride. Jeffrey was lost in 2007. His niece, Jan, is also here. Kelly Hoyerman, the wife of Ken Hoyerman, who was taken from us in 2006. Robbie, the sister of Dwayne Pace, who we lost in 2002. Patricia Lazat, the mother of Gerald Lazat, who was lost in 2001, and Gerald's wife, Joyce, and some other members of Jerry's family. Joan Weta, the wife of Bill Weta, who we lost in 1996. Bill Mosley, the son of William Mosley, who we lost in 1964. We cannot truly comprehend the sacrifice your loved ones made and the sacrifice that you and your families make each day as you continue on without them. But please know that you are always in our thoughts. As Director McKenna mentioned, we are continually working to improve safety. We know that distracted driving is one of the major issues that we have on our roadways. It's dangerous for motorists, and it's also dangerous to our employees working on and near our roadways. Last year, we introduced our Buckle Up, Phone Down Challenge. It's an educational campaign encouraging Missourians to do their part to make Missouri's roadways safe. The challenge is simple. When you get into any vehicle, buckle up your safety belt, and if you're the driver, put your cell phone down. Bringing to light the dangers of distracted driving can help make driving on our roadways safer for motorists and working on our roadways safer for our employees. Our goal is that everyone goes home safe at the end of every day. Just some of the ways that we can all work together to make sure that happens is by working safely no matter what the job entails. Taking care of each other on the job, and talking with our friends and families about safe driving habits such as the Buckle Up, Phone Down Challenge. We will never stop working towards zero injuries and zero fatalities for our motorists and for our employees. Again, thank you all for being here today and for your support over the year, and I'm sure for many years to come.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Rudy Nickens. I'm the Equal Opportunity and Diversity Director for MoDOT. As we prepare to honor the memory of our fallen workers by reading their names, I just want to say how humbling and personal it is to be here with each of you today. These 134 individuals were dedicated to their job, their coworkers, and serving the people of the state of Missouri. Reading the names of our fallen is not only symbolic, but a very personal way of remembering these individuals who pay the ultimate price for being a public servant. As we embrace safety culture throughout MoDOT, one of the things that we always remember is that one of the most important parts of having a safety culture is one in which we learn to actively show caring for one another. Today, we have members of our statewide Employee Advisory Council who have volunteered to read the names of their fallen coworkers. I have the pleasure of serving as the advisor to that group. They feel very privileged to be honored and to be involved with this very important part of the ceremony. Now, to pay tribute to those 134, we will read the names of those we have lost.
From the Northwest District, Claude Atkinson, Iliad Doyle, Larry Graves, Kenneth Hasbrook, Joe Houston, Joseph Hughes, Clarence Ingalls, Lloyd Land, Randy Musterman, Royd Murphy, Wendell O'Neill, Ivan Ramsey, Cleo Rode, Lawton Roberts, Thomas Snuffer, Otis Stretch, William Walker, Donald Wyatt. And from my district, the Northeast District, E.E. Baker, Henry Beckman, James Carmichael, William Miller, Harold Hess, Danny Leake, Elmer Lean, Donna Lindsay, Robert Mayer, Sidney Mitchell, George Pfeiffer, and Lowell Tallman.
From the Kansas City District, Howard Anderson, Floyd Ash, William Caldwell, Garth Camden, Burley Chambers, Clarence Foster, Leroy Hall, Melvin Harris, Ray Edward Heyer, Calvin Johnson, Marilyn Keller, Gary Dean Kirby, Davery Limbacher, Julie Love, John Mather, Joseph Saunders, Clifton Scott, Craig Shields, Harry Simmers, Daniel Taylor, Henry Wolgemuth, Mike York. From Central District, Wilbur Barnes, Christopher Block, Harry Davis, Joseph Embry, Lafayette Essery, James Glenn, Wayne Hall, Thomas Mertz, William Mosley, Brian Keith Perry, Charles Kilb, and Frederick Trowbridge.
From the central office, we have Gregory Coleman, Cecil Jefferson, Dwayne Pace, James Schwartz, Russell Tynes, and James Walther. And now from the St. Louis district, we have Robert Eight, Perry Barks, Otis Capps, William Carr, David Cook, Lyndon Ebker, Charles Danatel, Theodore Ellman, Adolph Feth, Eugene George, August Glossmeyer, Arthur Gordon, Nicole Graham, Ken Hoyerman, Marvin Lewis, Larry Licklider, Jeffrey McBride, Randy Nail, Robert Reckinton, Rowan Resch, Roy Robertson, Houston Schrum, Leonard Simon, John Smith, Gerald Stern, William Weeda, and Everett Young.
From the Southwest District, we have John Allman, Paul Atchley, Carla Baublitz, Everett Bullock, James Campbell, William Crane, Preston Ellington, Merle Grayson, Rick Harmon, John Hawkins, Paul Holt, Wesley Jones, Pete Menard, James Minton, Cal Mummy, William Passley, Charles Rogers, Milo Schooler, Joshua Slatton, Bert Vanetta, Arthur Walker, Terry Washam. Southeast District, James Brannick, Homer Bratton, Irving Cudworth, Bob Eftink, Dennis Evans, Gary Farenberg, Archie Good, Dennis Hayes, Johnny Hayes, Gerald Lizotte, Curtis Millens, Ellis Suggs, Herschel Tanner, Silas Underwood, and George Whited.
I want to thank you again for being here today to honor our fallen highway heroes. And as a special thank you to those family members that are here with us today, please feel free to stick around for a little bit for some fellowship. And please have a safe trip home, and please be safe. Thank you.